This project is one that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I want to get it done before I go back to work after maternity leave. So let me show you what my next project room is. So it is the studio or craft room, you might want to call it. It is looking a bit of a mess at the moment. The first thing we're going to do is get it cleaned up, and then I'm going to go through the plan with you. I am going to do a mini series for this room makeover, just because there is quite a bit to do in here. I've got quite a lot of little projects that need to be done. One being a moving craft table with some storage. Then we're also going to be doing a storage wall, and then we've got just general decorating to be done, and there's loads of other little bits as well that I want to do in here. But first, let's get this room tidied up. So this is the room all nice and tidy. Okay, so let's get into the plans for this room. Right, I'm going to start off with this back wall here. These cabinets up here were in the kitchen when we moved in, so we've actually repurposed them up here, and I've got all my fabrics stored in here, which works really, really well. In this end one, we've got all like sewing patterns and stuff, so it's like mainly sewing bits, and then there's like fabric dyes and stuff in that end as well, so it works well. So these are going to stay. However, we are going to paint them. I'm not 100% certain what colour we are going to do. I kind of lean towards one more than the other, but let me know your thoughts. So I either paint the cabinets the same colour that's going on the wall, or I paint the cabinets the same colour that's going on the ceiling. I think there's pros and cons to both. So this colour that's going on the ceiling is a lighter colour, so it will make the room probably feel a bit lighter. However, the colour that's going on the wall is more mid-tone. If we paint the cabinets the same colour, then the cabinets blend in with the wall. Let me show you the colours, and then you can tell me your opinion. This is the colour, so this back wall is going to be. So I paint the cabinets either this colour. This is actually a colour match to the colour by Coat called Festival Eve, or the alternative colour is this colour, which is going on the ceiling. This colour is a Valspar, and it's called Mauve and Cashmere. It's actually the same colour as the furniture in the girls' room. Their cot on their bed and the bookcase are painted in this colour. So you go lighter, or we can go a sort of mid-tone colour. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Do we go with the purpley pinky colour, or do we go with the light pink colour? So we'll be changing the handles as well, probably more to like a brass or gold colour, I think. The desk is going to be staying here. However, I want to eliminate the legs. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use a twin slot system, and then I'm going to get the really big brackets that you can get for it, which will support the desk. It also means that I can adjust the desk to the correct height for me. This desk is too low for me. It gives me a backache after I've been sitting at it for too long. And also it means that I've got a little bit more flexibility in terms of where things can live underneath the desk. So these cabinets here are going to be staying. So it also means that I can put them elsewhere underneath the desk as well if I don't have legs. So I do also have a comms cabinet down here. The comms cabinet has all our Wi-Fi routers and whatnot in it. Yeah, I need to kind of decide where to put that as well, which I think is probably going to be under the desk, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this wall. And then we'll go on to the storage wall, which is the wall opposite. This back wall is going to become a complete storage wall. I mean, it is a bit of a storage wall anyway at the moment. However, these cabinets are going to be coming down, and we are going to be repurposing them for something else, which I'll tell you about in a bit. This shelving here is going to be staying. Yeah, so this is on a twin slot shelving system. I'm going to get some more uprights and some more brackets, and we're basically just going to extend it all the way along here. So we have got more shelving. Also, in the additional storage that we're going to have here, we're going to have a clothes rail, because at the moment I have got a freestanding clothes rail with unfinished projects or items that I need to adjust and stuff like that. So any sewing projects and stuff like that I can put on the clothes rail in here. At the end here, I'm going to have like a small sort of narrow section here, so I can store sort of like taller items. So I have got some lengths of wood and stuff like that. This wall is going to be, although you won't see much of it, is going to be the same colour as the wall where the desk and the cabinets are. we are going to put curtains across, which I think are going to be in like a deep teal colour, but I'm not 100% certain. The curtains are going to go all the way across so I can block all this storage off, and also it means that I've got a backdrop for videos. Here's a mock-up of the storage wall, just so you've got an idea of what it's going to look like. With the window, we're going to be having 2 Roman blinds. 2 reasons for this is, one, the window is about 2 meters 20 wide, so it's quite a wide window, and when you're looking for blinds of that width, the choice is quite limited. Second reason is, if I've got 2 blinds, it just means that I can alter the light in this room a lot better. So if I'm doing any filming and stuff like that, then it just means that I've got a little bit more flexibility with that side of things. Whatever we make the blinds out of, because I think I'm probably going to make the blinds, whether it's making them from ready-made curtains or whether I'm just going to make them from scratch, I haven't decided yet. But whatever we do in the Roman blind, these curtains that are going to go across are going to match, just so it gives a more cohesive and nice flow to the room. So onto the last wall. The plan for this wall is it's going to be more of a feature wall, so you're going to use it as like a backdrop for videos if I'm doing like a talkie head video or something like that. So kind of keeping it quite minimal. Only little bit of storage that we're going to have on this wall is a couple of bookcases. So I've got 2 Billy bookcases, one narrow one wider one, and they're waist height ones. So they're going to go here, along here, and then above it we're going to have plants, either on shelving or some sort of wall planter sort of system up there. I think this room will lend itself really well to having some plants in it, and also if I keep on that end it'll be easy for me to water because the bathroom's like literally next door as well. So the most important thing is keeping them alive, which sometimes I'm not very good at. And then some space here which will be free. I'll just have this mirror. We're just going to keep this wall reasonably clear. Might end up having a cork board up here, but I haven't fully decided on that. And then the final thing is it's going to be a teal blue colour. So let me just get the colour for what we're doing on there. This is the colour that we're going for on that back wall. So it's a nice deep teal. It's called Nautical Nights. It's another Valspar colour. I do really like Valspar paint because it's good quality and it's not stupid money either, and you can also get matched in any colour you want as well. So yeah, fantastic. That is that wall. Now there's a few other little things that we're going to be doing as well. So the first project that we're going to be doing is a craft table, which is going to be movable, and it's going to be an island in the middle of the room. So I did used to have a craft table / island in the middle of this room, but I sold it. It was actually made up of a large desktop, which I still have. Also the base from the island that we had in our old home. But I decided to sell it because it really was lacking a lot of storage. And yeah, I felt like we could make a lot better use of the storage. So I sold the island. What we are going to do is we are going to be using these cabinets that I said that we had a plan for. The cabinets are going to be forming part of the base. We've got 4 cabinets, and there's going to be 2 cabinets down either side. And then in the middle there will be a gap of about 20 centimetres, I think it is. So it's not a massive gap, however it's long enough for me to put my rolls of fabric on. So it's going to give me a lot more storage in this room. We're going to do this in the next video, so if you want to know how I'm doing it in a bit more detail and stuff, then join me in my next video for that one. We've also got quite a lot of like just basic things that need to be done in this room. This room hasn't been really touched since we moved in. We do need to fill in the walls from where we've had new sockets put in this room. We have nearly had a full rewire. We're just waiting for the lights, upstairs lights, to be done, and then just a few other little bits. Then we need to remove the coving that's all the way around this room. We're not a fan of coving in this house. Well, I don't mind it. His husband doesn't really like it, so we're just taking it all down. So we'll need to make good from removing the coving. So we've removed all the carpets upstairs. So we have got exposed floorboards. We have sanded them, however that was a little while ago, and we never got around to getting around to oiling all the rooms after we'd sanded them. So unfortunately this is one of the rooms that we do need to resand and oil the floor, so we've got that to do. Because we took the carpets up and we sanded, we removed all the skirting boards and architrave. They were going to go anyway. The skirting boards that were there were skinny little waist time skirting boards, and I'm not a fan of skinny little skirting boards. I like nice chunky tall skirting boards, so they all went. So yeah, we've got to put skirting boards and architrave on around the door, and then obviously I need to prep the walls for painting. When it comes to decorating, preparation is key. So that's the list of things that we've got to do. So I wanted to show you a mood board just so you can get a general overview of what the plan is for this room. And there's a few things that I'm not 100% certain on. My starting point colour was the Festival Eve colour by Coats, which I had colour matched. That's been my starting colour. Also, I got some bedding recently for our bedroom. I've kind of taken a bit of inspiration from the pattern of our new bedding. I've sort of brought that in, and I potentially might just go and buy a single duvet set of it and then use the fabric to make some like cushions and some other soft furnishings. So the couple of things that I'm not 100% certain is obviously the cabinets, which I spoke about earlier on. So comment down below what your opinion is on that, whether we go for the wall colour or whether we go for the ceiling colour for the cabinets. And then my other thing that I'm not too sure about is what colour to do the curtains and the blinds. So initially I was thinking teal. However, I think it would be really nice to add a pop of the bright pink that's on the mood board. I think it might just lift the room a bit, but I'm not 100% certain. So let me know down below what your thoughts are on having pink curtains and blinds, or whether to have teal curtains and blinds. Join me in the next one where we'll be making the movable craft table, and I'll see you soon.